It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create. But now, well, now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Hey, Q.
First snap, and Fields wants to throw. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, son. Go.
From the 29. Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Into the hands of Olave. This is ahead for about 5. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fields now on 3rd. He has the first over the middle, and he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Fields on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They send a man in motion. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal. They've got a man in motion. Fields out of the gun. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the second, and they've got to be thinking points here. On 3rd and goal, here's Fields. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Man in motion here. They do snap it. Here's Fields. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Throwing from his own end zone. Fires right away, but incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. They'll cobble together a yard there. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
Here he is on 3rd and long. This ball's caught by McCaffrey. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun, McCaffrey. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Quincy Williams making the tackle. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to the air here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
3rd and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Vikings get the football on the first turnover of the contest. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Hey, we're going out right here. Right.
Fields now on 4th. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll try and throw it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now on 4th down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. That's taken at the 15. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be Vikings football. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Hey, Monday.
First down throw for Fields. Able to find Jones. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here we go.
Putting a receiver in motion. From the 28. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And that takes them to 3rd down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Here we go.
Fields on third. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
He's looking deep once again. And they won't do it, so that falls incomplete on 4th down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. We've seen one half of football and no points just yet. Let's see who can finally break that deadlock here in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Nick Bosa makes the stop. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Got him in, it's Njoku. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Throwing it. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead right away in half number 2. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Prater on to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
Fields throwing here. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. He's on the move. He's running with it. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 7. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. They send a man in motion. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. That was Micah Parsons making that play. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go, Scott. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Looking to throw. Into a crowd, and intercepted! And the Dolphins get the football back at the 19-yard line.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Space past the 35. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Pass is hauled in by the running back. Big gain, 14 on the play.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. To throw right away is Vick. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Vick to throw it. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now Vick, he's going to change things up. Here's Michael Vick. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now Griffin. And it's caught by Ed McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 3. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. To throw is RG3. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Sanders' kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
From the gun, Vick. Over the middle, complete. That's Sanders. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
19 tight, 19 tight. 10 to 11, 10 to 11.
Vick now. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the former Falcon, with it. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. but that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Now it's Griffin. Flushed out right. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now it's Griffin. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Vic in trouble, and down he goes. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on 2nd and long. Vic. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Vic. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Off the play fake, Vic. Finding Sanders on the crossing route. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Vic now from the 50. Man open, here is Jones. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Throwing, Vic. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Sanders. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Touchdown! Julio Jones taking it in. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Griffin. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. From the gun, it's Griffin. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. The former third overall pick, Quentin Williams, there to bring him down.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Play action. It's Griffin. There's the former Falcons star, Julio Jones with a grab. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They go play action with Griffin. He finds Austin complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Griffin. And he's got it, McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
To throw again is Griffin. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Griffin. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
They go play action. Griffin. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Final play of the half. It's Griffin. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we are at halftime here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Griffin. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Play action. Now Griffin.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Manti Te'o. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
So here's Vic following the interception, and the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Griffin.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by the linebacker, Manti Te'o. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception.
And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the...
Now look out, Griffin hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And the Falcons grab it.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
Vick now after the fumble recovery.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And past the 35, will be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Michael Vick.
This ball down the field for Pitts.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Kyle Pitts.
32 yards.
And the Falcons are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
He's on his way.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown.
And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equal.
There he goes, right side. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Kyle Pitts
with now his second touchdown of this third quarter.
And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
Hill's hit, and he lost the football.
And it looks like the defense has got it.
And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
And down to a knee. Well, that's one option. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth. And they'll indeed take a knee. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Now here's Vick. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Boy, that was a big gamble for them right there. They went for it on 4th down, showed a little chutzpah because they did it with the lead here in the 4th quarter. And this defense is once again unable to stop them.
And they will take a knee here.
Let's go now. Ready.
And they take a knee. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. And they'll indeed take a knee. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. From the gun, Vick. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Here comes 2nd down.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Austin. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. That leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. We've got a couple of teams, Greg, that can make it happen with the defensive front. That's going to be a huge focus on this game.
With the importance of the passing game in today's NFL, Mike, you know how great it is to be able to disrupt that timing and throw off the quarterback's rhythm. And no better way to do that than by being able to get after them, especially with your defensive line. You don't have to blitz. You don't have to bring a 5th rusher. Keep that secondary intact. If this defensive line can cause havoc in the pocket for this quarterback, it's going to go a long way towards slowing down what's been a very good offense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll go right and find his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Here's a 1st carry for their running back. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to sneak it here. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the 1st down. Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got the hookup to Mike Gesicki. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his 1st target, and I don't think it's going to be his last. They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving 1st quarter of play. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And we're back to South Florida after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one caught at the 4. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jason Sanders on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Austin now to return this. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
This is taken at his own 30. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Left side, he's got Njoku. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Ready, set. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play. I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense. And he had
nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all.
And this one is blocked.
So they clearly have a beat on this kicking unit. Now, there's 2 ways to do it. They either have a tip on the long snapper or the holder. But either way, in this case, they're able to time the snap count perfectly, gain an advantage on the outside, and come away with a huge block.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got his man. It's Mooney. They face 2nd down and 7. Jones motioning here. Now they'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Let's go. Warriors, 17.
Back to the air one more time. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Falcons will level things out at 7 apiece. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
So, 1 touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we head north to Orlando, we're going to join the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready, go!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go, here we go!
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Quinnen Williams there to make the play. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Go!
He'll drop to throw. Downfield for Njoku. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and You're just saying box them out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. The ball comes out. It's scooped up by the Falcons. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
70 range. Let's go now. Ready.
Back to throw. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
65 catch, 65. Mustang 19.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. Warrior 70. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Taken in by Gesicki. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
18 Rattler. Go.
He'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Falcons force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense has it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
16 yards on the game and a quick first down. Now, faking the give. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
Alert!
They'll run here. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7.
Get it!
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
He's certainly making a strong case to be in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Week. I mean, a touchdown earlier, now a sack. I mean, you talk about impacting the game in all areas. This guy's having himself a ball game.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Go!
They'll drop to throw. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. Into space at the 45. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
He'll get this out wide. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready? Buffalo 80. Change alert. Check. 60 Bobcat. Huh.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got it! To the goal line and in! Rome Odunze. Touchdown Atlanta. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the Falcons are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here he is, Tyreek Hill back to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
On the check.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He'll run. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Ready.
They'll stick to the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. They'll come up now for second down.
Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. They'll keep it on the ground.
On the ball, now.
This is the Madden Championship Series, brought to you by USAA, an official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA, proud to serve the military and their families. And we join you from USAA Stadium. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defenses. Feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the W.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
He's going to test this secondary right away. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And now it's 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That is brought in. And he's in. Malik Neighbors for the score.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Tyreek now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Go!
They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
They'll bring him down right at the 35, but that is good enough. They pick up the 1st down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
He's got it inside the 5. He is in. Touchdown, Miami.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have 2 guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Jones now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First down throw, Mahomes. Short pass taken in by the tight end. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second down and 8. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That's into the hands of the fullback.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Right.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Open man is Davis. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Aubrey's kick is good. And his guys will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here we go, set. 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11.
He'll drop to throw. Downfield for Njoku. That's caught! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Jones now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And out of bounds it goes, just shy of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
Yellow.
On first down, it's Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jones now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Mahomes on first down. A throw on the move is caught. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Patrick to throw. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And the Dolphins will have great field position right around midfield.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go here in Atlanta. Avery Williams on the return. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he takes this all the way back for 6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. But you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said. And, man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Throwing right away on the game's first play. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. That is caught at the 3. And he's going to be taken down.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Come a little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Second and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, it's Penix. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick six. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Mooney in motion. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. Throwing is Penix. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play. I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing again, it's Penix. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. Rookie from Washington on target with that one. It is a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws.
And he will score. Charlie Werner. Touchdown Falcons.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he'll get about 5. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Off the play fake, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Taking off. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Penix. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Now Penix. escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Back to throw. Here's Penix. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. First and 10. Play action now. Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28. To throw is Jackson. He'll look underneath for Henry. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to bring up a third down.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
On third down, Jackson. That is brought in at the 10. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down. They'll look to throw yet again. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That is caught, and he's in. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Ravens.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. Inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here is Penix. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Penix. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
Penix going to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a second and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal. To throw is Penix. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
18 Cardinal.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he will win the race to the pylon. In for the 2-point conversion.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now, Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. Henry rumbles to the first down and more. Derrick Henry. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he's into the end zone again. It's the Octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Penix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. A huge play there right off the bat. 42 yards.
Well, partner, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 39-yard line. Purdy. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. This one caught by Kittle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Purdy now to throw. He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail?
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Isaac Guerrero.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the 49ers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point.
And that makes the score 7-0.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They start the drive with Cook.
To about the 35, 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You can go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Here's Allen. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Now 2nd and 5.
Allen now looks to throw.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. To the air, Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The kick by Bass is good.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go.
throwing here. Purdy. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Allen.
Got it complete to Khalil Shakir.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Allen.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone, and that will go as a turnover as the defense will get it at the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Back to throw, Purdy. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now Purdy.
This pass to Jennings, and he makes the catch.
Now he's free at the 35. He may go.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line.
Here's Purdy. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
A great effort there. Laying himself out in the end zone.
And the 49ers are able to add on to that lead.
And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
56.
Throwing now is Allen. And that's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10.
And again, it's Allen. And caught by Cooper for a Bills touchdown. From 13 yards out.
And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead down to 3 at 13-10.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. Purdy looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Purdy. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Fights through, and now a crease. He's to the 10.
And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. And oh, he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
And he will find his man, Samuel. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now with Purdy. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Final play of the half, Purdy.
He's going to go deep for Conley.
That is incomplete.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
On play action, Allen. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Allen.
Getting this ball out wide for Davis.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder.
It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. We'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He gets popped quickly. Not a nice feeling or a nice return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Hurts. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers take possession of the football. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Ready.
From the 43. Escapes the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Completes this one to Kraft. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And that one goes for a gain of 11.
Right.
And it'll be first down, Packers.
Ready. Switch. Yellow. Opposite. Green. Ready.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Jaden Reed to return this. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30.
On the set.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set. Hut.
Love back to it after the pick. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
This play goes for 36. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Pass is caught at the 9. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers tie it up late in the 1st. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
From his own end zone, here we go. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. We've got a close one here. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have second down and 5. From the 38. Gets out of trouble. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 32. He's got Devontae Smith. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
73.
First down throwing for Hurts. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And it sets up second down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Hurts looking to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They can bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. The kick by Hopkins is good, and they've taken back the lead.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Play fake. It's Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Blue check.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover. They keep possession. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Down. Ready?
Love looking to pass. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 2. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Takes the handoff, now Love. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. Ooh, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And now it's 2nd down.
Set.
Love now. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Rail. Yellow. Set. Ready. Hut.
Thrown on 1st down. Love. Fits it through the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. 1st down from the red zone. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take the lead just before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Shot, 17. Here we go, set.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he gets him around 6 there. Zach Bond with the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Ready, set, cut.
From the 36. That finds Jacobs complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. That's a pickup of 9.
22 needle.
And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Set, cut.
Wilson on the shotgun handoff. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Come on, set.
Love from the gun. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers drive their lead to 11. On now is McManus to kick this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He lofts it deep left. Tried to float that one in, and defender's there for the interception. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Packers get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Black swap. Ready.
Going run again with Jacobs. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Yellow, lining. Set.
They'll run. Jacobs has the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Here's Allen to throw it. Out to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Throwing now is Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Give to Cook out of the gun. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. That is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Boy, the pursuit there, terrific from the linebacking core.
Oh, it certainly was, because so many times on an option play, you'll see a linebacker make a beeline for the quarterback, and then zip, one cut, and he's grasping at air. But this time, he locked in on him.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
And that is incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they've moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from a yard out.
And the Bills are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. It's caught. And it's 8-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Jackson.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 30 yards there. And, of course, the first down as well.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Complete to Likely. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Sliding out of the pocket.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Henry going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. They'll give Henry another shot. And this time he is in. Yes. Derrick Henry punching it in from a yard away.
And the Ravens have cut the lead back down to 2.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And he returns this to the 22.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. On play action, Allen. This is intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. After the interception, here's Jackson escaping the pressure right. He dumps it off for Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 7 yards there and a first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think it...
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Not no good. He missed it. Missed the PAT. And this will remain a 5-point game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the intercept.